Republicans are waging a war on women. At least that's what the Obama team would have you believe. From all the rhetoric coming out of the White House, one would think the GOP is forcing women back into aprons in the kitchen. But is this really what's going on? Or is this another partisan ploy aimed at winning back the presidency? Here with me now to weigh in with what women voters are really thinking, Gretchen, Hamel, the Director of Public Notice, Lee Carter with Maslansky, Lunson Partners, and Andrea Tantaros, co-host of The Five. Andrea, I want to start with you. Is this a war on women that Republicans are waging?
No, but that's what the left and the Obama administration would like you to believe. Look, I think they're misguided on this one. This started off with a religious freedom debate, and with the help of the media, it's turned into this war on women. They're trying to take away contraception, which is, one, not the case, and two, it can't be the case because it's not legal. I mean, you cannot take away contraception. The Supreme Court already ruled that. But this was
a conversation that we had 30 years ago, right, Lee? Why are we turning back the clock? What's in it for Obama and his supporters, and are the Republicans handling this badly?
I think the Republicans aren't handling it well. I think that Obama is taking control of the message, and this isn't so much a war on women as it is a messaging war. What we're seeing right now is that there's a huge gap and there's a huge divide, and who's going to win it? The big issue here is not that you have a right to birth control, it's that you have a right to free birth control. And when you poll women, they're going to say, I don't think we do.
Well, I have seen women say they support this. Gretchen, to you, you look at the numbers. Women are supportive of having free birth control, but I'm also supportive of having a free beer and a free burger. I mean, if you're going to give it to me free, I'll take it. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
I do not believe this is something that the media has created. The Republicans basically walked right into this and basically stirred this up themselves by, one, having an all-men's panel during a hearing on this issue. Santorum and his potential, or not potential, but his gaffes that he made many times. I mean, Republicans kind of like turned the sword on themselves on this issue.
Well, first of all, it was a hearing on religious freedom, and I don't believe in quotas. I don't think they should just have a female on the panel to have a female at the committee hearing. They should have the best possible witness. That's the Republican platform. And you have George Stephanopoulos leading the question on contraception. Everywhere Santorum goes, he gets asked about it. So the media has been fueling this in every major media. I was just giving a speech about this in Vermont. But, last week, Jerry, my point in the New York Daily News, my column was, I am woman, hear me beg. And really, feminists, if you're a true feminist, think about it. We've heard for decades, stay out of my doctor's office, stay out of my bedroom, don't tell me what to do with my body until there's a bill involved, until there's a cost. Then they want a man or a woman to pay for their birth control? That does not sound like a strong, independent woman to me.
Lee, do you want to come back on this?
I actually agree with you. I think that it's ridiculous to say that women have a right to free birth control. Yeah. And I don't think that it's right. And when you see that there's women going out there and making bills on Viagra, just to make a point, it's getting out of control.
All right. Well, let me get you to something that became very controversial, and that's Sandra Fluke. Lots of talk about this woman who testified and said that she wanted the free, because all of us have said, it shouldn't necessarily be free.
Right.
What do you make of her?
To me, she was just a straw woman, and I don't think that she did a good job advancing the debate.
What's interesting about that is that we're talking like you can't get contraception, and that's just not true.
She didn't like it. She could have gone to Yale or Columbia or gone down the street to Walgreens and gotten some birth control for $9.
Or you can also get it from Planned Parenthood for free. Sure. They help people get that. So I think it's shocking. What do you say, Lee?
I think that she became a symbol. She became a symbol for educated women coming up against something that a lot of people could rally behind from their perspective. And it seems a little bit ridiculous because they lost sight of what the real issue was. It wasn't about taking away the right to contraception. It was about giving employers the right to have religious freedom.
That's true.
It made everybody point the wrong direction, and that's exactly what it did. And it's exactly.
They did win that.
Well, Gretchen, go ahead. Yeah,
they did win that debate, and that's where the message went astray. They made this about something it's not. They gave it legs. Sandra Fluke became Joe the plumber and gave a storyline more legs and longer longevity, especially after the comments Rush made about her. So basically, what she did was keep this story alive, and it's the reason that we're here talking about it weeks after it actually happened.
All right, Gretchen, Lee, Andrea, thanks so much for coming in. That was a lot of fun. I like the girl panel. Yeah. Girl power, I like it.